name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race number 2 is where the first exotic will begin on the day, and you need to get on by 12:40. It's over 1,200 meters, and as Graham alluded to at the top of the show, all feature races. This is the Whirlpool with Gold Circle Debutante Stakes. It's a Group 2. And when we bring up the field, you will see that there is a scratching here of number 6, Stars and Bras. So 9 runners go to post. Just as a guide for you, the valued racing fan, number 1 at 3-1. Number 2 is a backed horse, Graham, 11-10 into 7-10. Single figures, number 4, Little Ballerina at around 8-1. 7, Just Reckless at 7-1. And 8, Dark Winter at 7-1. I think many a punter, a racing fan who will want to start off their day trying to look for the right horse to begin doubles and trebles with, or maybe an anchor in the bar pot. And this filly, Rodeo Drive, she does look the part here, Graham, on what she's produced to date, how she ran in the Allen Robertson, the fact that she went to Gauteng and she just made the opposition look ordinary that day. She's nicely drawn at 2. She's one of the leading 2-year-olds in the country, Graham, if you look at a run behind Quid Pro Quo. And I'm not going to say that they sidestepped the main event for the 2-year-olds, which is the 1,600 meters, but it's a smart move from Sean to try and he'll spread his wings and see where they stand with regards to distance. And he's opted for this race for this filly. On what she's shown to date against this type of field, I only make one danger, Graham, and that's Little Ballerina.
Yeah, I think there are 2 dangers, 2 further dangers. Clearly, Little Ballerina is a danger. But as you said, I think Rodeo Drive does deserve to be an odds-on favourite. She brings all the right form into the race. Second to Quid Pro Quo. If we believe Quid Pro Quo is the best 2-year-old filly in the country, at one stage we thought Little Ballerina was. Sure. And at that time she probably was. But Quid Pro Quo is overtaken, and running second to Quid Pro Quo in the Allen Robertson was a fine effort by number 2, Rodeo Drive. So yes, she's clearly the one to beat. A pretty confident first choice. I would suggest a bipot banker. I think it's worth mentioning that number 1, Simply Majestic, who's the clear second favourite, beat Rodeo Drive back in December at level weights. That was when Rodeo Drive was making her debut, and Simply Majestic was having her second start. But Simply Majestic has won 3 times from only 6 starts, was more than a 4-length winner last time. It's cracked pole position. So I do think Simply Majestic comes into the reckoning, although I don't think she'll finish ahead of number 2, Rodeo Drive, who's equally well drawn. Little Ballerina, we know how good she is. Now, you have to ignore that last run over 1,400 in the Golden Slipper. It wasn't her form. She was drawn wide. She was never in the race. She over-raced. And we must remember that after beating Kindred Heart, in fact, I spoke to Candice Dawson, when she beat Kindred Heart, yes, she pulled up with the virus. So she won. She actually was harboring the virus when she beat Kindred Heart. It was all class and guts and glory that got her home. She then got quite sick, and this was her comeback run. Whether, the last run was a comeback run, whether this still comes a bit too soon, but Little Ballerina is too classy to ignore. And then Just Reckless, she's got solid form. She tends to be a little green. The blinkers come off Just Reckless, so there's no blinkers on Just Reckless. And I think that she's in the race with a bit of a chance. And certainly as far as the minor money is concerned. But I'm in your camp. I do think that one of the better bets on the card. This is a card where the conditions of the races generally favour the best horses. Apart from the handicap in the first and the handicap in the last, the rest are all either wait for her age, set weights, or conditions races. And Rodeo Drive has done enough to warrant her being an odds-on favourite, and I think she will be tough to beat. But Simply Majestic, Little Ballerina, Just Reckless, and to perhaps a lesser extent, Dark Winter come into the reckoning if for some reason Rodeo Drive was not to put her best foot forward.
Just to add to Graham's comments about number 4, Little Ballerina, Serena Moodley has been doing a lot of work for Candice Dawson because he has some rides for her. He's been helping her out in the mornings at Summerveld, and he's firmly of the opinion that the drop in distance will also suit her. That's the feel he's got from the filly. And as Graham alluded to, don't read too much into her last start. The word is that she's working well. They're expecting the little ballerina that we know that started off in Cape Town and went on to win the nursery up in Gauteng to come to the fore on Sunday. So there is some confidence coming through from the jockey with number 4, Little Ballerina. But that is it here. Rodeo Drive looks like a good thing, guys. This is where we're going to start things off, and hopefully the trend is going to continue in the races to come, because it looks to be a punter-friendly card. Dare I say that?
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.